Cheers, everybody. Here we are, coming towards the end of week 1 of 504. I feel like it's been a rich time. I feel like it's been going fast. But I want to talk about words. I like words. I like to talk. If you know me, I just like to talk. I have thoughts and they come out in words. And if I write a text, it's usually longer than it needs to be. Or if I'm writing an email, that my emails just turn out long. I like words and I like to communicate. But there's power in learning to stop our words and to listen. You know, our leadership, as we were praying into 504 before it happened and asking Lord what to do, there was a really strong sense, a unified sense that God wants us to be listening for His voice during this time, to make space for Him to talk, to stop the noise. And part of what prayer and fasting does is that it slows us down. We cut out some of the extra stuff so that our hearts and our ears and our spiritual eyes are open. But I want to encourage you to actually take literal time, to block out time, to just stop the noise, to stop talking, even when it's your prayer time, and just listen. Ecclesiastes chapter 5 has these powerful words. It says, "Do not be quick with your mouth, and do not be hasty in your heart to utter anything before God. God is in heaven, and you're on the earth, so let your words be few." Now, that's not about, look, God's big and you're small, so you don't have anything to say, you're not important. It's not about that. You know, we come to the Lord because we know He's God, and we actually want to hear from Him. And we have to understand, like, if we don't give Him space to speak, then we won't hear. But also, think of the perspective shift. God's in heaven. He is Lord over everything, not even just our planet or not our universe, but everything that exists. He's Lord over that. So if you need answers, whose answer is better? God's or yours? You know, we think we have all kinds of information that we need to fill God in on. He does not need us to fill us in on any information. We need to open up our ears and listen. And look, if we will listen, look who's talking. God, the one who knows everything, who has the perfect perspective of what's on high and what's on low and everything in between, and what happened yesterday and what's going to happen in a billion years. He knows it all. So if we'll stop our words for a moment and listen, we're going to get the perspective that will speak to us today, but also will carry us eternally. He's going to deposit something in you that's beyond this world. So today's encouragement to you and to me is to let our words be few when we come before God. Yes, share your heart with Him. When I talk about having a conversation, just make sure you've got plenty of space in the conversation for Him to speak, and come with an open heart and maybe an open journal or notebook and write down what impressions you get, what scriptures come to mind, and what the voice of the Lord is speaking to you. And it may not even just be for you. It might be for those around you. It might be for our spiritual family. So join me. Let's take time each day, if you can, to just stop and listen. God's speaking.